It's the agents of Nightvault.
We're back once more in the Mirrored City.
Spooky.
We don't have a best of 3 for you this week. We have just a best of 1.
Just the one.
It's the Farstriders versus the Rawk Fiends. Farstriders versus Fiends. And
It's all the
it's F, because it's a faction game.
It is.
With the restricted card list. I don't think
Yep.
we'll bother saying with the restricted card list after this game.
No, I think it's pretty much implied after this, but it's
Yep.
always going to be the restricted card list.
So yes, we made our decks again as we had in the previous game, where we didn't know which our opponent was going to bring.
No.
And there was another little flavour from it. This is a request from one of our Patreon viewers. If you are on Patreon, you get to request what sort of games you might like to see. You have all sorts of chat over there. If you're interested in joining the Patreon, do check in the link below. So
just realised we do have a lot of other restrictions on this one. We have faction.
Yes, we do.
We have our ban list and restriction list.
Yeah.
And also we've limited ourselves to only Nightvault cards. So only all the war bands post Nightvault coming out, and only the cards that came out in the box that war band had.
Yes, so that's what I was about to say, Pete, before you interrupted me. That was a request from one of our Patreon viewers.
Yes.
Basically, we would play one warband. I think they actually said only warband cards and the Nightvault cards, but we modified it slightly because I know there's a few of you who've joined Nightvault post Shadespire, and you're kind of like, well, which box should I buy?
It's hard to join Nightvault pre-Shadespire.
Well, exactly. Without having got into Shadespire, you went, what should I buy? So we thought we'd just try and make a deck that used it. If you just bought, say, the Farstriders box, then what kind of deck could you build? So
I wonder maybe if our faction may have limited the effectiveness of showing off those cards a bit. We are discussing dropping the faction element in future games because it maybe interferes too much. Now we've got the restricted list, but we'll see how it plays. Really, we shall see.
I think it's not so bad with only playing out of the box because you've got far less Shadespire cards to choose from.
That is true.
So best, but anyway.
So Robin won the role. As a bizarre twist of fate, and placed them lengthways so.
Yes.
The objectives, quite pleasingly, are 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
And these are our lovely objectives from one of our These are our lovely objectives from one of our Patreon supporters.
Thank you,
Rupert. Thank you very much, Rupert.
Don't have to send us things, but if you do, it's awesome.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do love being sent things. On a less happy note, both of our initial draws were pretty terrible, weren't they, Pete?
Pretty bad.
I bin 3 objectives now. I think as I said to Pete a minute ago, I think I picked the worst. I got the best 3 objectives I could have hoped for, unless I got Magore's versus Fiends long way round. I got finished them, which involves killing somebody with an attack action of characteristic, damage characteristic of 1, which is brilliant for the Farstriders. Strong start, which is pretty good for the Farstriders because of their range, which means if I get an immediate glory if I take somebody out, but again, I'm not going to do the Fiends this go because they've got 4 wounds. And advancing strike, and again I've set up long. You're going to be parting forward.
I'm running after you.
I'm not going to be scoring that in this time. So they're all score immediately, and they've all gone. They've all been thrown away immediately. No my throw away immediately cards. and
I took loads of those.
And then I ummed and ahed about the power cards, but I decided to get rid of them. I've got 3 upgrades. I've got Great Strength, always painful to get rid of. Great Fortitude, Potion of Rage, which I was quite looking forward to using. Pit Trap, and Determined Effort.
Not good cards to get rid of there.
No, but I did have a little pact with myself that I needed to get 1 or 2 particular ploys out, and if I didn't get them, I needed to just redraw, and I didn't get them, and I have redrawn.
I'm worried that you've now got them, so. But
I wouldn't like to say. I wouldn't like to say.
So I got Show of Strength, which is score immediately if my leader takes an enemy out. It's not going to happen. Annihilation, not going to happen. And Masterstroke, kill someone with a reaction, not going to happen.
You're kind of in the same position as me, aren't you?
Yep. And I had 5 upgrades in my starting hand.
Ouch.
I had Great Speed, didn't want to get rid of that. Wrathful Blows, which is +1 dice when the fighter attacks, which is Gartok specific. Deathly Fortitude. Butcher's Eye, really didn't want to get rid of that one because I quite like that one. If you roll a crit, then your attack gains cleave.
Yeah, it's nice.
And Rage Fueled Attacks, which is a Zarkus specific one to give +1 damage. Didn't want to get rid of most of those, but I just wanted them to come out later. So there we are. Them's the breaks. So we set up the boards, we'll show you our cards, and then we will roll to see who goes first. Okay, so let's really roll for the first placement, and it doesn't really matter. All 2 singles and a double. All 1 single and 1 double, so I'll let you place first.
I'm going to start with. I'm trying to remember what these cards are. I don't know where you find it, Pete. The only problem with playing all these games back to back is that I can't remember what any of the people do. The second game, I can't remember what anybody does.
Yeah. I mean, that's why I like the best of threes. It enables you to remember what you're doing and who you're playing with. But we just can't fit in best of threes every time.
We've just played a best of three, so I'm all chosen axes at the moment. And
I'm going to take with fuel. That's not fuel. Damn it!
That's what it's like. Right, I'm going to put Swift Blade over here.
Magore, front and centre.
I'm going to put Eagle Eye.
Almeric. Gartok there.
And Farstrider there.
Zarkus there. And the Doge there. Burp, burp. Okay, so now we've got to roll to see who gets to choose who goes first. And you get +1 crit, so I'll roll and see if you need to.
I do.
You do, I've got a double, so you need a single or anything else. Oh, there's your double.
Oh, so it's a draw.
Did you roll a double?
Yeah.
No, I rolled a...
you rolled a crit a double, and I rolled a crit a double, effectively.
Oh, yes, that's good, yeah.
But I do get +1 crit on this roll as well.
You do.
Oh, 4 crits!
Okay, I guess I'll roll 4 crits then.
4 crits.
No. But still, not a bad roll normally. A crit, 2 singles and a double.
I think I'll let you go first.
Thought you might do there, yeah. That's kind of a... yeah, right. Okay, so my first activation. Here comes the excitement. Dog's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it. Okay. And my power step contains a great big bucket load of not a lot.
So he's moved.
He has moved, sorry, yep.
Okay, I'm going to, for my first activation, I'm going to make a move action with Farstrider. Onto there.
Just the one.
Just the one.
And power step.
In my power step, I'm going to play Regal Vision. Choose a friendly fighter that's holding objective. This fighter becomes inspired.
Nice. Is that one of your cards?
That was one of the ones I needed.
Oh. Okay. Of course, the one other problem with playing lengthways against Magore is you need to get into my half to inspire, don't you? And,
yes, but not if you have other cards. Not if you have cards.
But not if you have suitable cards. Yes.
Yes, it is. That is the problem.
Okay. Power step.
Power step.
Oh, do your power step. I've got
it's
nothing.
your turn if you've got anything. I don't have anything.
On to my second go then. I'm just going to move up. Zarkus, the blood-sighted. 1, 2, 3 to there. And nothing in my power step.
Okay. I'm going to make an attack action with my next activation with Farstrider's Star Falcon. Yeah. I'm going to attack the dog, I think.
Dog's got 1 dodge.
Okay, yeah, I'm going to attack the dog.
This is 1 damage, 2 if it's a crit, is that right?
It's +1 damage if it's a crit. Yes. It's a crit.
1 crit. So it's 2 damage unless I roll a crit.
Yeah.
No. 2 damage to the Doge. Doge-mage.
Power step. I've got nothing.
Okay, neither for me, so on my third go. And Gartok's going to move up 3 to there.
Hello, Gartok.
Let's all go for a long jog, shall we? Yes, the longer the better, said Gartok. And nothing in my power step.
It's not really working out, I hope, actually.
Well, it's working out better for you than me.
Okay, I'm going to use the Star Falcon attack again on...
they're both
basically the same, aren't
there,
they?
4 damage and 1 shield.
Okay, which one of them can't we push back?
Oh, good point. Gartok cannot be driven back.
Okay.
This chappy
I'll
here.
attack Gartok then. 2 swords.
So I need a crit or he takes 1 damage. No, just a shield. So 1 damage. And he cannot be driven back, so he doesn't move.
Nothing in the power step.
Okay, on to my 4th go then. Just going to move Magore. 1, 2, 3 to there. And in my power step, I'm going to play side step. I'm going to move Magore. Actually, I'm going to move Gartok 1 more to there. Okay. And nothing else in my power step.
I'm going to use the Star Falcon again.
On.
I'm going to shoot at Gartok again, I think.
Okay. You've made 2 so far. Oh, nothing on the 3rd.
Oh dear, I'm up the creek now.
Without paddle.
Yeah.
Okay, anything in your power step?
No.
Okay, on to the end phase then. I went first and I scored nothing. 0 zilch, not a jot.
I also got nothing.
Okay, so I'm going to keep... You know, I'm going to keep all my cards because I don't... Things could get very hectic this round, so I'm going to keep them.
Yeah.
And of my power cards, I'm going to get rid of No Respite, which is get to make an attack when someone's taken out of action. And I'm going to keep the rest, so I'm going to draw 2 more power cards.
Okay.
Over to you.
I'm going to get rid of... I didn't score any objectives. I'm going to get rid of Behead the Beast. I'm going to keep... No, I'm going to get rid of Ranger Strike.
What's that one?
Score this immediately if a warman has taken 2 or more enemy fighters out of action in this phase. Again, it's brilliant for not Magores.
Yeah, I've got loads of cards which are great for not you.
I might score it next turn. I've injured 2 of you, but equally I might not. So I'm going to keep the other one. I'm going to draw 2 new objective cards. I'm going to get rid of Flashing Hand Axe. Keep the other one.
Bit painful.
Yes, it is.
Okay, so it's time to roll for the second round. I don't think either of us are particularly happy right now with the way things are playing, but I think you're in a slightly better position. It's still 0 glory all, so it's hard to tell. Oh, a crit, a single and a double.
Zilch! I'm guessing you're going to go first.
I am going to go first. So my first attack, I'm going to charge with the dog.
Okay. Oh, hello, dog.
Oh, wait a minute, your guys rolled 2 shields onto inspired, don't they?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to charge with Gartok.
Oh, hi.
You're going to go 1, 2, 3. Hello, my name's Gartok. What's your name? So he rolls 2 hammers and does 2 damage. Crits, please. Oh, bang! You can't save that.
Okay.
2 damage. And Gartok inspires. Because he has made a successful attack action.
2 damage.
2 damage. Sadly, after that brief moment of excitement, I don't have anything else to play.
Well, I'm going to play an attack.
Attack?
Not a reaction. Play his attack after an action that damages a friendly fighter. That fighter can make an attack action that must target the attacker.
Well, what's that?
Retribution.
Ooh. So you get to have a shot back.
So it's a 3 shield, 3 sword.
3 shield, missed.
3 shield, 2 damage attack.
3 sword, 2 damage
But
attack.
he can't be pushed back, can he?
3 swords, yeah?
Yeah, 3
Okay.
swords. Oh, sword and a crit!
1 damage.
2 damage.
Gartok's in trouble. So 3 wounds, but he can't be pushed back. Ouch.
Okay, I'm going to play Inspiration Strikes.
Oh, you what's it bag.
I think I might be a bit of a mistake. I'm going to play it on
The wounded guy.
the wounded guy.
Who's that? It's
Swift Blade.
Elias Swiftblade.
Yes. In my first activation, I'm going to make an attack with Swift Blade.
Yep. So 3 swords again. Possibly another 2 damage.
Oh, crit the sword again!
Gartok's dead.
Now, he's got cleave. That's the reason I inspired him, which means I score... What armour?
Nice.
Score this immediately if a friendly fighter attack action with cleave succeeds.
I am going to play a reaction.
Oh, hello.
I'm going to play Continue the Slaughter, which is play after an attack action or ploy takes a fighter out. The first attack action in the next activation has +1 damage.
So you've got +1 damage in the next activation?
Yep.
Okay. Okay, so in the power step, I am going to play something. I'm going to play Patient Defence. For the first friendly fighter to be targeted by the attack action in the next activation has +1 defence.
So it's my second go. I'm going to charge with Magore. You know, I'm going to go for it. I'm going to try and kill Elias, so I'm going to charge over to there and attack with Magore.
I think that
so
makes sense, because if you fail over there, Magore's in trouble.
Yeah, so I get +1 damage for Continue the Slaughter, so Magore does 3 damage on this one.
Okay.
Only 2 hammers though with cleave. Crits, please! Oh, 1 hammer. No!
Nothing!
He's dead!
A big fat...
Choppity chop chop.
A big fat nothing!
Good thing you didn't say anything bad there, Robin.
Yes.
So I get 1 glory for killing us. And I've got a reaction to the Victor the Spoils. Play after a friendly fighter attack takes an enemy fighter out with a wound characteristic of 3 or more. Draw 3 power cards. And in my power step, I'm going to play Demonic Resilience. Which is you can only do 1 damage in the next activation. Okay. Do you have anything else to play?
No, I do not.
Okay, and then also going to play Furious Charge on Zarkus.
What does that do?
It means that if he charges, swords and hammers are successes.
Nice, right.
Oh, and Magore also inspires.
Ooh, yes.
Bing!
It's getting tasty in here.
It's getting hot in here. It's nearly 12 degrees.
Right, I have nothing to do.
Okay, so on to your second activation.
Second activation. I'm going to make an attack action with Farstrider using the eagle.
The bird. It is the word, what I've been told. The bird is the word. Oh, nothing. Nout. And I don't need to roll to defend. Nope. So on to my third activation. I have nothing to play. I'm going to charge with the dog.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. So he charges to there. So the dog rolls 3 dice, and if I get a crit, he has cleave.
Ooh.
Need swords. Well, I need crits really. Oh, it's a crit and a sword. You need a crit and 2 crits.
No, neither.
No.
So you can push me back.
I do 2 damage, and I also am going to play Pit Trap.
Oh, 3 damage.
3 damage to you, and I'm not going to push you back, actually.
Okay.
And the dog does inspire. The dog now has 2 dodges. Still only 2 wounds though, but he moves 5.
Right. I think I'm going to have to hit him with Farstrider with his shock hand axe.
Shocking. So your third activation?
My third activation. I haven't got anything else to do in the power step. Yeah, he just rolls dodges, doesn't he?
Yep, 2 dodges.
Oh, could have done with that last time.
Yep.
Dice have deserted me.
The dice have decided you cannot do anything now.
Oh, this is painful.
And in the power step?
No, I've got nothing to do.
Okay. Neither do I. So on to my 4th go round, and I'm going to charge with Zarkus the Bloodsighted. And he's going to have to take a wound. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3 to there. So he's going to take a wound from the lethal hex.
Yep.
Which does mean it makes more difference against higher wound warbands. I'm attacking with his weighty Gorax. I've got 2 hammers. Furious Charge means I can also count swords.
Oh yes.
And I get single assists as well. 2 hammers.
So I need...
You need a crit, or at least... Oh! You jammy basket.
I have missed with many attacks.
You have, yeah. I'll give you that one.
So he's down to 3 wounds.
He is now down to 3 wounds.
In the power step, I'm going to play Butcher's Eye
on
our Merrick.
Get bag, I had that.
Yeah.
I had to get rid of it. It could be very good, or it could be terrible. Cannot really tell.
Okay, and then I'm going to, in my final activation, I'm going to make a charge action.
Yep.
Go to there. So it's just 2 hammers, but I do get assists, and he has got cleave.
Oh, there's a crit, so it's got cleave.
Crit and a hammer
and
with
I can't
cleave.
stop it.
So it's just 2 damage.
Oh, he's not dead.
He's not dead, no, because he's not inspired. I don't think he only does 2 damage when he is inspired. No, he does 3 damage when he's inspired. I didn't inspire him. But anyway, but I will, he hasn't got a knockback or anything, but I will just push him back to there. Sadly, he doesn't get an extra wound damage for being pushed off the lethal hex. That would have been nice.
He doesn't.
But then it would also be unnice if the reverse occurred.
Power step.
Power step! Nothing.
Same here. So we're on to the end phase, and I went first again. So I scored catching up.
Ah, you put it in, I took it out.
You take it out, I'll put it in. And of my last 2, I'm going to keep one. I'm going to get rid of Khorne Caesar, which is score immediately if I take 2 or more fighters out. That'd be good against nearly anybody except a Stormcast warband. And of my power cards, I'm going to play Trophy Hunter on Magore, which is get 2 glory for a kill. To spend that, and then I'm going to get rid of. I'm going to keep my last 2. I'm just going to draw 2 objectives and 3 power cards. over to you.
Okay, I score fired up.
Whoa.
One more. I didn't score the other two, and I think I'm going to get rid of them both. It's slightly tough. Sigmar's finest, if I'm outnumbered 3-1.
Well,
It
you
might
never know.
happen.
You never
it
know.
might happen, but I think it's either going to be like 2-0,
yeah,
or maybe 2-1.
Yes.
3-1 very likely. So it is worth 2, but I think I'm going to get rid of it. And I'm going to get rid of lightning advance, which I'll have to get at least 2 fighters into enemy territory. I don't think I'm going to have 2 fighters left at the end. So drew 2 new cards. I'm going to keep my final. Oh, I don't.
Okay.
Final power card.
Time to roll for the 3rd phase. Oh no! Just a double. Oh dear.
A single and a double.
The single wins it.
So what's the situation here?
Right, so the dog's got 2 wounds, and Zarkus has 1 wound.
Okay.
But I think you're doing at least 2 damage on all your people, aren't you? So,
I am on the hammery attacks.
yeah.
Who's got 1 wound? Zarkus.
Zarkus has 1 wound remaining.
Okay, I think I'm going to have to go first.
Okie dokie.
And I'm going to make an attack with Farstrider on the dog.
Okay. Roll Doge. Need hammers. Oh, no.
Rubbish.
Okay, I've got a flurry of cards to play. So I'm going to play Furious Inspiration on Zarkus to inspire him. If you've still not got anything,
Still not.
I'm then going to play Glory to Khorne, 1 extra attack dice for the next attack action.
Okay.
And then I've got Hidden Paths.
Wibbly.
And jump over to that side. So that's my first activation. Magore is going to attack Sanson. So I get +1 dice for Glory to Khorne, so I've got 3 dice. I need hammers, and I get single assists as well. And I have Cleave. 2 hammers.
Ooh, so I need...
You need crits.
Crits.
Oh! Damn you! Damn you all to heck! Okay, nothing in my power step then.
Okay, I'm going to play Warning Cry.
Caca! What's that do?
It puts somebody on guard.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm going to make a charge action with Farstrider. I'm going to shoot with my overcharged bolt storm pistol.
Pow 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 pow! At
Zarkus.
This is your second activation.
Yes, sorry. Oh, and I scored. Change of tactics.
Change of tactics! Oh,
Right, brilliant. Okay.
you need swords, didn't you?
I did. I'm going to make a reaction. I've got rapid volley, and I can basically do it again.
Shoot, shoot,
I
shoot!
target the same fighter.
Shoot, shoot, shoot! So, swords.
Oh!
Exactly the same roll! We both couldn't hit the broadside of a barn because I couldn't hit anything with mine either.
I made an error, but never mind.
So, power step.
Power step, nothing.
Okay, I have nothing, so I'm going to go my turn. I'm going to charge with the dog. He's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to behind Sanson over there.
Okay.
Bark, bark. So the dog rolls 3 dice and needs swords, and if I roll a crit, I get to cleave. Oh.
I think we should get a new pack of dice.
I think we need new dice. New dice, please. And in my power step, I've got nothing now because of that.
So I think I'm going to play Swift Stride, not Swift Stride. I'm going to play Sharp Eyes on Almeric, which gives him cleave.
Ah.
So I'm going to shoot you, and I'm not going to do anything else.
In your face.
I just paid glory there. So I'm going to shoot you in your face, yes.
Well, he's the blood-sighted, so...
Yeah. And... Oh, did I want to do that? I've done it now. And I'm going to roll 3 thingies. Here we go. 3rd time lucky.
Here are all the hammers this time. Oh, a hammer and a single assist. No! We can't roll for toffee.
You know, when I last played Farstriders, I said I'm not going to bother using these bolt-storm pistols because I never hit with them. And it's happened again.
Oh, that is...
I can't hit with them, so I've missed.
You have...
Brilliant! Yay!
Hurrah! Well, I'm happy about that. So, power step.
Power step, nothing.
Okay, so on my go, I am going to have to charge you because I've got...
Yeah, I can see that.
Got no other recourse here now. There's no point in me charging the guy who... No point in me charging him because I can't kill him. So I'm going to have to go after Sanson.
Okay.
1, 2 to there because at least I get assists on this one. So 2 dice, hammers and single assists. He does have 3 dice.
Okay.
It's because he's inspired now, but still only 2 damage. A hammer and a single, so that's 2 successes already. And...
Need that crit though.
Oh!
So I'll be looking for 2 crits.
No!
So you've killed him.
Dead. So get a glory for that.
He's charged now, hasn't he?
He has charged, yeah. So you do have a chance of killing either the dog or Zarkus.
Yeah, I'm not going to go for the dog because he's got cleave.
But if you go after Zarkus and you miss, I do have my reactionary attack. Oh, if you shoot him, yes. If you want to do that again.
Yes. So, well,
you want to put yourself through that.
It's the 3 swords, 2 hammers debate.
Yes.
Either will kill him. Three swords is still better. So
Yes.
the odds, even though it hasn't come off 3 times in a row, the odds are for it. And I've got to try. Bear in mind that you can then shoot me back. I've got to hit me back if
you're next to me. Yes.
I've got to do the swords.
Yeah.
Here come the hammers.
Hey! Oh! Robin's just giving himself concussion on this hill.
Oh. 2 crits.
So Zarkus is dead.
Oh.
So that's a glory for you. And a mild concussion for Robin.
Glory and a headache.
Oh dear.
That's funny. Right.
I'm going to play, just because I don't think it matters, but I'm going to play Blood Frenzy.
Okay.
Play after attack action takes a fighter out. In the next action you can roll extra dice, but there are no more attacks. So did you get your glory?
I did.
Alright.
5 plays 3. One go left.
So nothing in your power step?
No.
So it's under me, so I'm going to get rid of what armour?
Okay. What armour?
What armour? And I'm going to draw a new one.
Alright. What I should have done is I should have played Swift Stride and then charged into here in case you had
Denial or anything like that,
yeah. But
or in case you had Conquest or something.
Yeah, well, I would know if I had Conquest.
Well, that's true. That's true.
Right, so that it?
That's it for me on my 4th one.
Okay.
So we're on to the power step.
The power step. I'm going to play 2 objectives. Not 2 objectives. I'm going to play Swift Stride and Overcharge. Actually, I don't even need to. So I've got Overcharge Bolt Storm Pistol on there too. But I've got 4 on there now.
And on to the end phase.
End phase. I go first.
You went first.
I scored the 2 that I have left. Dashed Hopes. Finally, because I finally managed to kill your inspired.
Yep.
Guy and singled out.
2 glory for that.
So just the 7.
Just the 7.
Just the 7.
I don't think it'll matter. I picked up No Escape, which is make 3, get immediately if I make 3 charges, so it's no good. I did get Kill again, which is score if at least 2 fights from each warband are out of action.
Yep, just.
Yep, just about. And I scored Fired Up. Which is 1. So 7 plays 5. That's a low scoring game.
Yeah.
I got some of my objectives out in completely the wrong order again. Because if I'd have
I did.
I could have done with No Escape earlier for when I was doing all the charges. I could have done with some of the other stuff later.
I did. I got change of tactics late. I mean, I got to score it in the end, but it was late. It was much better earlier in the game.
My last few cards that hadn't come out, which were My Turn, which I could have done with coming out, and Haymaker.
I've got Haymaker.
Yeah, it's a nice card.
Potion of Rage I had to throw out at the beginning. They're absolutely lethal on the bolt stone pistols.
Yeah, because then you end up rolling 5 dice, don't you?
Yeah, and if you've got there's one where you get extra damage if you do criticals and things. They didn't come out, but I think this is 24 cards as well, and I think it's a mistake.
My next objective in my deck was Conquest. Ooh. I just scored 2 glory.
Ooh. I made it 7 all.
No. Oh well. We rolled some terrible dice in that game.
Did.
There were some terrible rolls. I think the board's been different, maybe it would have been a different story. Well, it's a stupid thing to say, of course it would have been a different story. I think the boards really did stymie me at the start because I just couldn't get any early charges in.
Which was the plan.
Yeah, exactly.
But then what I hadn't really realised was that I had no plan for after that.
Oh, you can't get me. Oh, I can't get you.
Yeah.
Curses.
Or rather, oh, now you can get me and I'm not inspired. But actually, I was quite lucky that I got my 2 inspiration cards out.
Yeah. It's a strong call to take both of the auto inspire cards. Because that's 2 ploys that you can't then use for anything else. But I mean, your guys aren't bad when they're inspired.
No, exactly.
They're all 2 shields
and they're hard to inspire.
Yeah,
they're hard to inspire. So it is a strong call, but I kind of feel like they're hard to inspire and they're good. And I have things like the armor and stuff. So that if I get them inspired, then you can start getting cleave, so you can score those.
Yeah.
And also a bit more reliable damage on weaker warbands. Magore's Fiends is tougher for them, I think.
Yes. I think that was a pretty slow game. I don't think we scored any glory in the first phase.
We didn't.
And the second phase, I scored a couple.
Catching up's quite good for Magore, because they're slow starters.
If you get it early on,
yeah. That's the problem.
But then I had it in the first phase, but I went first, and I had scored 1 glory, I think, or something like that. So, or it was 0 all. So I couldn't. So I still could. So I still couldn't score it.
Yeah.
So it would be good unless you're in that situation and no one scored anything.
Yeah.
So, I with all the restrictions we had in place, I don't think it was a terrible deck though.
No.
I'm quite happy with my ploys and my upgrades, I think, although I did get 5 upgrades. But in some ways that was good because that helped me get rid of a load of cards at the start and helped me have more of a chance to cycle through the rest of my deck.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm not sure. I think we might have to limit our faction choices to when we're not using the restriction list, I think. And I think the restriction and the ban list is more relevant.
I think so. I think so. Well, we'll go for it. I mean, what do you guys at home think? Should we ditch the faction for the moment, see how we play, or shall we carry on with it? No, I'm not sure. It's got pros and cons. I mean, the games were entertaining. It was an entertaining game.
It was, yeah.
So, even if it was a bit more tactical,
I think before there was the restriction in the ban list, the fractions we took mostly to stop ourselves from just taking the same set of cards every time, which have now been restricted because they were literally all the best cards.
Yeah.
So I think maybe our faction was an unofficial way of doing that restriction.
Yeah.
And now maybe we don't need it anymore. So we'll see how it goes. Really, I mean, let us know if you really want to see it reappear, but maybe the restriction in the ban list will be more relevant.
Yep. Okay.
I do like Magore. Haven't played Magore in ages. That's why I took him out of the case for today. Haven't seen the Farstriders in a little while, have we?
I haven't played Farstriders for a long time.
But as we commented earlier, we have played this exact matchup before. Magore versus Farstriders, lengthways boards. I don't think that game went very well for me overall, though, from memory.
No, I think it went worse than this one.
Yes,
no, this one wasn't too bad.
This was okay.
Yeah.
This could have gone a lot worse.
That's because that was in the days when I could have things like pit trap, or not pit trap, and twist the knife and stuff like that.
Yeah, it really, really caused me a lot of grief.
Yeah.
If my attack with Magore had come off over there when I had 3 hammers, it'd be a different position because I would have got Trophy Hunter would have scored me 2 glory and he'd have been dead. And it's tricky to say.
He was a bit charmed, old Farstrider, today.
Yeah, he was. He managed
couldn't hit a barn with a banjo, but his armour was charmed.
Exactly.
It's like I reckon he must have been sitting with his arms out, stretched out like this. Can't move.
I can't shoot anybody, but you can't touch me.
I can't see.
Go over there. Where? I think your placement of the lethal hexes worked in this one because it did choke my advance a bit.
It did. There was one moment where I thought, because Farstrider had 1 wound left. He was here. There was a dog there.
Yeah.
And I thought, I had the +2 move, so he could actually move 6, so I could get away. But I couldn't because I couldn't get out. So I was like,
I'm gonna have to run the other way. Yeah. I do. I mean, with lethal hexes back on the board, it does increase your chances of taking distraction as well.
Yes.
Because if your opponent's standing right next to a lethal hex and you just distract them onto it if they've got 1 wound left, that's going to be...
Yeah, it's like Chosen Axes is good because they have Earth Shakes, which is their more...
Yeah, theirs is better because they can go either way with that one, can't they? Yeah. But then I don't think I'd ever take... Because there's Sidestep, which I took in this one actually, now saying that. But I think normally I would not take Sidestep over the Quick Advance, because Quick Advance lets you move 2 people, just not your leader. But Sidestep is only 1 person.
Yeah, I dropped Quick Advance, I think, from this deck because it's...
That's in the leaders pack, you can't take that.
Oh yeah, maybe it was a Chosen Axis deck. Must have been Chosen Axis deck when I was...
Yes, because you can take 2 of them, and that is quite handy. But I hope you guys enjoyed that at home. Is there anything you would have done differently? There's probably a swathe of things, so do let us know any of the obvious things we missed out. As Robin, I think, commented near the beginning of this video, it can be tough sometimes when you play a different couple of warbands every week to try and pick up the nuances for each warband, but hopefully we show them off pretty well, and hopefully it's still an entertaining game. I mean, I enjoy playing it, so hopefully you guys enjoy watching it.
Well, they seem to. They keep coming back.
Exactly.
Oh, 2,500 of you. Thanks, guys.
So we shall see you next week in the City of Mirrors.
Bye.